Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Awesome, hosted by Elite Marketing Pro. My name is Chef Katrina, and I am the Director of Client Experience here at Elite Marketing Pro. I'm also a speaker and online mentor, so I just want to give you guys a few seconds to jump on and say hello, welcoming you to this Daily Dose of Awesome, because we are going to have some fun. So, hey guys, what's up? I see you guys are all popping on, getting in here. I do acknowledge I'm a few minutes late. I've been having a couple of calls lately. Definitely having some amazing strategy calls going on with our fast track clients, and I'm learning a lot from them and sharing some of our biggest takeaways from these calls. So it's pretty amazing what's been going on, where our clients are at, and the journey they're on. And I thought, you know what? Let's talk about influence. Let's talk about borrowing influence to build both your network marketing business and your online presence, right? Like, this is where it all begins. So I see lots of love. Thanks, guys. So hello, Chandra. Hello, Mike. Mato, hello. How are you? I got Amanda Meeks on. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. We got Marge. Hi, guys. Melinda, Annalie. Hello. Dorothy, hello, guys. Joining. Welcome. So I want to first off acknowledging you for being here today on the Daily Dose of Awesome. I know you're taking time out of your day for these 15 minutes of inspiration, motivation, and education to really get your day started off right. For those of you guys that are first time on here with us, so you know, we're actually also on iTunes. We are a podcast on iTunes. If you search Elite Marketing Pro, you will find our iTunes and where all of our Daily Dose of Awesomes are archived. So for those that you like to drive or be on the go, you can actually check out all of our previous Daily Dose of Awesome calls, which I think is an amazing resource, great to plug in and listen to as you're moving forward. So again, you guys can find us on the iTunes podcast. Go looking up Elite Marketing Pro, you should find our Daily Dose of Awesome on there. So every single episode is updated on there, taken on by our fearless team. So make sure you guys have that in the background. So see, Amanda's like, I'm riding a bike and watching, I'm multitasking, which is perfect. I love the fact you guys dial in for your mindset and for your motivation, because it really does make a difference. And hello, Heather and Jonas. How are you guys? Seriously, it's like I saw you guys at No Excuses just a couple months ago, and I feel like we're still one big happy family in this process. So a couple of things I want to share with you guys here today on the Daily Dose of Awesome is influence. Definitely borrowing influence. One of the biggest takeaways I got way back when I first got started, which was huge impact on me. Still something I teach today, still some of the things I got the most valuable effort that you can do, especially as a newbie. So let's take it back to the network marketer. As a network marketer, you guys are all brought into your companies, and one of the things you guys are always taught and shared with is the power of a three-way call, right? You're actually sure, they talk to you guys about this a lot, right? I remember having this conversation. It's like, use the power of other people's stories, use the power of the people that have been in this company, like, give credibility, right? So influence plays a huge part on the belief system that we have, and whether joining a company, not joining a company, taking a product, not taking a product. Heck, it even applies to the cars we buy, because our friends recommend cars, our friends, family recommend food places. Like, all of this plays in. This is all influence, right? Every time somebody recommends something and we're like, oh, that's a good idea, it's influence. So in the world of network marketing, we're taught that influence has a lot of credibility, and many of us know this. So, wow, Bob Clark's on. Hello. One of my the original creator of the Daily Dose of Awesome. I mean, thank you so much, Bob. He was the founder and pioneer of what you guys see today around the Daily Dose of Awesome. Without his dedication to this, without his tenacity of really getting this started, getting this going, launching the whole system and process in place around these Daily Dose of Awesomes would not be here today. Even the name is something that he created. So I have to absolutely, without a doubt, acknowledge Bob Clark for his huge contribution to why this is here today before you guys, and all the archived calls. If you guys could find the very first ones, you'll find Bob and I had some great conversations around the Daily Dose of Awesome in the beginning. I think we were the only two that started this back in the day. So really acknowledging Dr. Bob Clark and all the amazing contributions you've made in this, because truly an amazing leader. And if you guys don't know who he is, definitely go and stalk him online. Okay, he is an influencer. So if there's somebody you want to follow and comment on, definitely Bob Clark. So this fits in perfectly because we talk about what is influence, right? We talk about influence in our audience. We talk about influence in network marketing. One of the biggest takeaways I can tell you is that if you're just starting out in the world of online marketing, one of the fastest ways to build credibility with your audience is by sharing information of top influencers. One of the big things that Tim says a lot, Mr. Irway says a lot, is find people that have what you want, do what they do, and you'll get what they got. So one of the big things I learned early on in social media was go and find people of influence and start commenting on their posts. Actually go find Dr. Bob Clark, go find Fernie Ceballos, go find Ray Higdon, go find top leaders that you guys are following and engage with them. Comment on them. Because what happens here is that you're actually putting yourself in front of leaders, especially those of you that want to take the stage, those of you that want to build your business rapidly. It is discovering who you are. And the only way for us to know who you are is by your contribution to what we're posting. So moving forward, what I recommend is that go and comment on top influencers' posts on Facebook. Go comment on their blog sites. Go comment and get into their conversations that they're having. And what you'll find is that by doing this with top influencers, you're going to get a lot of little bits of information. And then when they do lives, right, when they do stuff like this, they're going to get to know who you are. So they're going to be like, oh my gosh, Brandy's on here. Brandy, hey, how are you doing? And when you get called out by a leader in a training, in a Facebook Live, in a recognition, it elevates your status not only to your followers, but also to the followers that are following that leader. You've just been highlighted, right? And so when you can be of that person that is starting to follow people and starting to do that, you're actually what I call borrowing influence, right? One of the biggest things, I think this was a huge thing for me. I remember the first time, I think many of you guys that are on here, if you guys have ever been on a webinar when Tim Irway was presenting and he asked for like testimonials and he calls people out and he has you come on and share a testimonial, like he is giving you the spotlight, right? Fernie does an incredible job of this also. When Fernie brings you guys on the VIP calls, right? So there's a big, huge VIP training taking place tomorrow night for all of our VIP members with Fernie Ceballos. When he makes those requests, like, hey, show me what you're doing, those opportunities to present and get to know him are his way of edifying you in front of the community. It raises your status, it raises your elevation because you're willing to risk yourself and get to be in those conversations that could be uncomfortable. So borrowing influence is a huge thing. And I highly recommend you get in the habit of doing it. Go find leaders. Go find people of influence. Start commenting, right? Even on our Elite Marketing Pro page, right? So Elite Marketing Pro has a massive fan page. I love seeing you guys post on our fan page. I love the engagement. So one of the things you can do is you can go to the Elite Marketing Pro page, comment on it. I see a lot of times you guys are actually blocking spam on the Elite Marketing Pro fan page. I see you guys commenting to people that have questions like, is this a good product? What do you recommend? I see that from you guys, and you're actually building credibility, not only for us as Elite Marketing Pro company and what we teach and train, but you're also showing credibility on our fan page, and people are getting a sense of who you are, right? So it's always, I highly recommend it. I honestly do that. Get in front of the people that you want to learn from. Start commenting on their posts. Start engaging with them. If they have a blog site, read their content, engage with them. If they email you, reply back to emails, right? Start getting in front of them. Start letting them know that you're there. And what will eventually happen is that we're looking for the next success stories. Like, so you know, all influential leaders, everybody that's got a presence, we're looking for the next leader. We're looking for the next person that's going to rise up, that's going to take the stage, that's going to do well in sales and in their company and rank advance and everything. We're looking for that. So because we're looking for that, we're looking for you. So how do you get found? Well, start engaging. Start borrowing the influence. I also say, I get a lot of people say, so I'm building my fan page, I'm building my own personal brand. Should I be sharing other people's content onto my site? Well, yes, you should, especially onto your Facebook page, because what happens around this is that you're telling people, hey, I'm learning from this leader. I'm learning from this training. This is my focus, right? So if you're sharing from the Elite Marketing Pro blog and you're telling people, hey, I highly recommend reading this blog post by Elite Marketing Pro. I think there's 3 points in here that truly impacted me, and I understand how critical it is to be building online because of this post. Go check it out. Having that authority, having that stand of, I'm recommending this because it's going to benefit you, is such an incredibly powerful place to stand inside your marketing. So you're saying, yeah, these are the people I'm learning from. This is the system I'm learning from. These are the people I'm learning from. This is a person that inside this company that's had the success, right? Like Heather Glaze has been on the leaderboard. Bob Clark's been on the leaderboard. Amanda Meeks is, playing in the world of Pinterest. I know she's building out there and she's got questions around building out her AMF funnel. I know Andrea White and what she's been up to in her business, right? I know Adam Dowell is like one of our ignition coaches. He's been building. He's a fast track member. Like I get a sense of who you are because we've had conversations. And those conversations a lot of time take place on social media. So borrowing that influence, acknowledging when people are on your site, thanking them for liking your page, thanking them for being part of this, like that's all part of the process, right? So when I say borrowing influence to build your network marketing business, it truly is. You borrow influence from your upline to build your network marketing business. You're sharing with people stories that could affect and change their life. Some will say yes, some will say no. And that's perfectly okay, right? Because all you're up to as a network marketer, as an online marketer, what you're up to is sharing information, being of value, a director of content and training, right? Being the person that's taking action on what you're learning. And that's where this all comes into play. So I highly, highly recommend you guys look at playing in the world of influence, looking for the leaders that you want to achieve what they've gotten, whether it be Carrie and Whit. We had Julie Burke on last night. I don't know if you guys watched the Monday Mojo last night, but wow, right? Like, it was amazing how authentic Julie Burke got with us. It was amazing the story and the journey she's been on and just how resilient she is to that one. And she talks about it all the time. Like one of, I think, her biggest takeaways is that she looks at her fan page as building her community. It's a public community that she's building on her fan page. And I think that's brilliant, right? Because if you look at your fan page as this is my community, this is my tribe, this is what I'm building, then every like is a value. Every person is somebody that is just looking for an answer. And I think that's the most brilliant thing around that is go ahead and get the experience of connecting with your tribe, pulling information from them, learning what they're up to, providing that value. And at the end of the day, your influence begins to grow. Your ability to market and grow your business begins to grow. And all this is actually taught and trained through the attraction marketing formula. So for those that are here for the first time and you're saying, hey, where do I learn how to, borrow influence to build my network marketing team? How do I learn how to build my own brand? How do I stand out? There's possibly a link above from the person that shared this with you onto their page. And they're sharing this with you because they find value. They're getting education. They're getting training out of this. So that link up above leads to the 10-day boot camp called the Attraction Marketing Formula Boot Camp, or the Attraction Marketing Boot Camp. It's 10 days. It's an email series. Well, you're going to get dripped on the different methods over 10 days of how to build your influence and your marketing online so that you can grow your business, you can grow your brand, and it's a truly powerful training. So I highly recommend what they're sharing with you up above if this is being shared onto their page. Click on that 10-day boot camp, get into it, grab it, learn from it. It's one of the most valuable things you can do is education and train yourself. It could be right for you. It could be wrong for you. You'll never know until you take the opportunity to find out more about what's inside this 10-day boot camp. And if you're here for the first time, you can also check out the boot camp. It's elitemarketingpro.com/go. So we look forward to seeing you inside and learning about this amazing community. And everybody that's on here today, thank you so much for being here. You guys are truly amazing leaders in your development, and that your fact that you're taking on this world of online marketing and influence as you're building your business, that is a commendable thing. So thank you guys for being here. Again, If you want to build influence, go out and communicate with people of influence. Surround yourself by those individuals, comment, engage, and have some fun, and your business will begin to build. So that is your 15 minutes of education, inspiration, and motivation. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Daily Dose of Awesome. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, again, here at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those that are here in our community, we do have a traffic training taking place tonight, so you guys can get traffic reviewed and see what goes on in the world of online marketing. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy. Have a great day, and we'll see you inside the community. Bye, guys.